Last of Us Episode 3. We broke the pattern. The pattern is broken. We open with Joel, present day. And then there's a little bit of a jump back. But we get, like, this episode is, like, kind of its own thing. I mean, according to the creators, this is one of, if not the biggest departure from the game. The comment I remember was that they decided if something was about the same or not as good as the game, they go with the game. But if something's better, they'll go with that something that's better. And I have to agree, this is better than what's in the game for this section, for sure. And not to mention, a lot of this part of the story is gameplay anyway. So, not that you couldn't have made something up, that was closer to the game. But I think what they did here was extremely effective and clearly just better. And Bill, as a character, is more interesting in the show and still like a crazy prepper type, but more likable than in the game. I've played through part of this section recently in the game, just now, actually. But I've played through it before. And I remember this. Unfortunately, Frank in the game is only mentioned, basically, in passing. I don't actually recall. I think his name is brought up, but I haven't re-encountered that in the game yet. So, but the show is so different, and it's sort of the Bill and Frank story. You get to see that, and it's a little different how it plays out compared to the game because, in the show, the outcome is different when Joel and Ellie show up. I'll just leave it at that. This is a really great example of an adaptation doing something different for better. And this is also a really great example because Bill and Frank have a relationship, and it's obviously a gay relationship. And I think that was implied pretty much in the game, but you don't see any of it. So this often, when in adaptations lately, especially lately, this will get fleshed out. This sort of thing will get fleshed out, and it won't necessarily be better. It's really, really effective to see their relationship and how they survive this apocalypse, basically, and how they live through it and get through it together and have their own little conflicts and kind of how they choose to handle the things that life throws at you in the context of living in this world, which is just really great way to see an example of that. Just very well done. So I feel even more confident moving forward that any opportunity they have along the way, whether it's this season or now the second season that's been greenlit, they're going to take it. They're going to be willing to change things for the better. And so far, those choices, I think, have all been for the better. So if I end up not liking a change, I'll be honest about it. But so far, like, this is good. It is really good. And it's not the kind of good that I'm going to think back later on and be like, And as good as the game is, I'm preferring the show at this point, like 100%. So we'll see. We'll see what they do. Like and subscribe. Next video will be here eventually. Go watch some other videos. Have a good night. Good day. Good life. Bye.